I'm Simulated Irk, and welcome to episode 1 of Simulated Irk Los Santos Emergency Season 2. And the reason for this will become very, very apparent. We are coming to you today from West Vinewood, and at the moment I am playing in the character of Franklin from Grand Theft Auto 5, which of course this is what this game is based on. Now, if you are new, you can modify Grand Theft Auto 5 to basically play as the good guys instead of the bad guys in a series of mods, starting with the main one, which is LSPDFR, Los Santos Police Department First Response. And so there's a lot of different mods, so you can be lots of different police, fire, ambulance, Coast Guard, all of that, park rangers, all of that sort of thing. So if you go to simulatedIrkgaming.com, which is a new website for Simulated Irk, the original simulatedIrk.com will eventually point there as well. You can see that in the first series and the second series I based my Los Santos basically on Sydney, Australia, which is where I'm from. However, on this occasion, after an update from Rockstar broke everything basically went back to vanilla, car-wise, etc. I thought, well, this is a great opportunity for me to do something different, do a new series while my luck is in, while my luck's good. Come on, Franklin, face the camera, will ya? He's a bit shy about being on camera. And so instead of basically keeping it vanilla, the original Los Santos, which I was going to do because there's a new version of LSPDFR coming out, who knows when that will be. And also coming soon will be Los Santos Rescue Division, which is based on this game, but it's mainly on the fire and ambulance side. And so I thought, well, maybe I should keep my game vanilla for those ones. And also I'm hoping to get my hands on Coastal Callout soon, which is basically like a water police, maritime, coast guard, search and rescue sort of thing. So I thought I'll keep things vanilla. And then I thought, you know what, this is a good chance to do something different for me. And so I'm unarming myself. I grew up watching the old police series The Bill, which was set in London in the UK. And so I grew up watching that show for many, many years. It was on, and so I thought, well, why not? There's so many, like there are a lot of people who are into the LSPDFR mod scene in Australia, and that's awesome. But trying to convert your game into like an Australian version of Los Santos is not easy. The English version was a lot easier. It took about 4 hours of downloading things, putting them in the right spots, and I think overall it's done not a bad job. So let's get out of here and let's go on duty somewhere. So of course the new website is simulatedgaming.com. You can follow me there. Sometimes I'm on Twitter as @SimulatedIrk, whereas most of the time you can find me at IrkPod. So I'm just trying to find my way off a roof without killing myself, so we'll get back into the action. You can hear a siren, an English siren down there. I'll give you a look at where I am. There's got to be like a ladder. Oh, hang on. There's a... So what I've managed to do, there is a lot of lot of British modders out there, and some of them have been doing mods for this game for many years. And there's a lot of people who, in typical English fashion, have spent a lot of time working on the details that a lot of other people might not have necessarily. There we go. We're at street level now. And so you can see things like these bollards here.
See, I told you we would.
So you can see there's a lot of things like the English traffic lights now compared to the ones that are in game. That post box has been modified. I haven't got round to modifying all the like the background vehicles yet, so there are still some vanilla vehicles from the game, like this Benson coming up on our right. I haven't modified that yet. When I collate the list, there'll be a massive list of where to get the mods from. Some of the mods that I recommend, I'll try and think of as many of the mods as I've used, and I'll put them somewhere at simulated.gaming.com.
Spare change for 114 kittens.
Because there's been a lot of people who have spent a lot of time and effort, and in some cases money, to make mods for games such as this. For instance, up there, that English bus is a good example. And as we go around, this series will be totally based on London policing. In case you're not aware, regular beat officers. You're a what now? Let's do something different as we're okay. Police officers, like your general duties beat officers in London, aren't armed. And so, as a result of that, I thought I'll do a bit of first person, because I haven't played a lot of first person in this game, and it certainly gives you a different perspective on things. There's a lot of people who, when they play this game, they play it in third person, which is how I was walking here until just a couple of minutes ago, and I totally get that. But there's something different to when you're having like a fist fight with someone. As I was saying, general duties police in London aren't armed, so they'll only have something like a baton, or they'll have a taser. And so they don't have a gun to defend themselves. And so that's an interesting challenge. Hi, doggy. That's an interesting challenge in itself. And also, when you're...
I have been an agent sergeant longer than she's been in casting. Seriously? That show is so fucked. Well, hit me up on Life Invader later.
So here we are at a police station that has been modified. Rockford Hills, it wasn't necessarily the one that I was expecting to be at, but here we are. And so the Metro, I think it's called the Metropolitan Stations pack, has modified all these stations so they actually look like London stations. They're still... Okay, let's go on duty. They're still, you know, the different police departments actually hard-coded into the game, as we'll see in a minute. But it is a lot better with these sort of packs. They're not like, there's not like 5 different police departments now, for instance. So let's go on duty and let's have a look at our characters. Okay, that wasn't the station that I was expecting to be at, but so be it. Okay, so let's have a look at our uniforms. We'll have a look at the female ones first because there's not many of them. LSPD, basically Metropolitan Police. The Los Santos Sheriff's Department, which is basically still Metropolitan Police. And there's a couple of others that are female, and then we get to here and we go male only. So let's go back to LSPD. That is our basic LSPD officer as a London police officer, and all these peds were in the one pack, which was absolutely awesome. So we can give him different coloured heads, props maybe. I'll have a look at the others first. Sheriff's Department. So that'd be like public safety. Highway patrol. So that'd be like a high visibility vest that he's got, but that's San Andreas Highway Patrol. He's actually a dog handler. Looks pretty sweet. Pilot, air service unit. Noose, so that's basically SWAT. FIB, like the FBI. And you can see the different guys in the different uniforms. And so we're back to the start. So there was one. So let's go with this guy, because he looks pretty sweet. So you can change his top, change his vest type. Gear, a bit different gear around his belt. Insignia that doesn't really worry anything. And props, I don't know if you get anything. Oh, sunglasses. We won't worry about that. And we'll continue, and then we'll show you the cars that I've downloaded. Now this one was a pretty sweet all-in-one English police car pack as well. So we've got our Cruiser. We've got our Buffalo. Our Interceptor. Our Transporter. Police bike. Whoops. Siren mastery crash, that's alright, we can fix that in a minute. A Cruiser. Now with some of these vehicles I've put two of the same vehicle in the slot. Sheriff Cruiser, SUV. Really like those BMWs as police vehicles. Haven't modified that one or that one. Unmarked Cruiser. Well, I didn't put it in the right slot, that's alright. It's an unmarked buffalo, that's pretty sweet, an unmarked BMW. It's another different type of BMW as well. So I just downloaded the pack, put it in, installed it, and it was pretty sweet. So we'll do that one. Now one problem that I have had is if I'm driving the vehicles, the sirens are normal. If my colleagues are driving the vehicle, the sirens are correct. So let's get on patrol. Right, let's do a bit of first person patrolling. I have had problems that we'll see in upcoming episodes where for some reason all I can do is basically get in the car and it goes automatically backwards, or I just spend the time doing burnouts.
358 receiving.
Go ahead.
Your PNC B657YMM comes back with a blue Ford Sierra. No reports. Registered keepers shown as a Mr. Gregory Ellis from Newcastle.
Receive.
So,
Do you want the full address?
No thanks, Sarge.
Doing a little soul.
so as you can hear, I've downloaded a lot of English dispatch voices. There are still some of the American voice, but there's a lot less. Stop. Oh, pain in the ass.
Met control calling Canada 65, and
9.
we've got a person carrying a knife in Rockford Hills.
Victor 69, copy.
Suspect is
Male.
Whatever.
So what?
Whatever.
Hey buddy, you seen anybody with a knife around here?
The occupant of the car is at the scene. Can I confirm the description, please?
Dude, you know I'm a police officer, right?
Whatever.
I'm looking for authorization for a community resolution. That's the window in town so far. Yes, fully admitted the offence, willing to pay for the damage, and has no trace PNC.
Just get by.
Police, step back.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
assault.
thank you.
You then.
Stand back.
Just brain.
Stand back. Okay. You don't give me no option, buddy. Victor 69, urgent assistance required. Wayne Thunder Drive. Urgent assistance required.
Canada 65. We've got an officer in need of assistance in Rockford Hills.
Units respond code 3.
Victor 69, also going to require an ambulance to my location. Wayne Thunder Drive, on the corner of Del Perro Boulevard.
Is there another unit that's outside?
We have three offenders down.
We're not actually sure if he might still actually be in his room now, and we're not sure where the knife is either, so before we enter we'll wait for another unit.
we got 2 there, 1 there. Okay.
4x4. We'll stay 5 on this call out. And ambulance. We'll stay 5 on this call out.
Wonder if I can search them while they're... Okay, let's search them using search warrant. Where are you sending me? Okay, that guy's carrying wire cutters.
The occupants of the car have left the scene. Can I confirm the description, please? Suspect is James Square, base 36, dark hair, wearing a dark coat, dark trousers.
So he's going to do the search over here as well for some reason.
So late. Work with me, damn it. What? Acts like I jacked out with
Hi mate, how are ya?
asshole. I really need a vacation. You're too kind.
Where is he going to do this search?
Any patrol, please, for an immediate graded call. A member of the public has reported a body under the pier.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All units alert to a blue Fiesta, suspected stolen from the Cheatham estate. Index Sierra 158 Juliet Whiskey November, owned by Francine Stone. Over.
Victor 69, do we have any further description of the male with a knife? I'll treat this guy as well.
Damn. Let's do what we can do.
5-6 and code 32 with 1 adult male for criminal damage.
Received.
Hey buddy. Hey buddy, you know I'm a cop, right? Really? 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 Victor 69, another ambulance required to my location, please.
I'm here. It's gonna be okay.
Victor 69, cancel that. The paramedics who are here are going to look after this guy as well.
Tango Victor 32, rear of the shop, Brentworth Avenue, Papa Lima 02, Hotel Golf Papa failing to stop.
Received. All units stay 5 on that, over. Received.
2-1, we'll be with you in under a minute. The footpath on the line.
Control, this is Kilo 220. We have the suspect in custody. Show me state 9.
Yes, all received. This is Met Control, no further units required. Suspect's been placed under arrest. Proceed with the patrol. All units, state 2, over.
Victor 69, 4 offenders taken to hospital in ambulance. Victims 1, 2 and 3 unrelated to offender number 4. Unknown if it's from the original job, over.
There's a male line wearing a dark green colour jumper. Was on a Citroen Berlingo running lights.
That should be in any of the officers that you can pass for that.
Dark green jumper.
Charlie Tango 503, we're on that over.
One thing that you will notice,
Break-in reported at 6 Haygarth Court.
437, show myself 595 dealing.
one thing that you'll notice in London is that over the radio, the officers will often be referring to themselves as the number rather than the car or the vehicle they're in. And so I think that's mainly so that the comms people, they know exactly which officer they're talking to at any one time, rather than say calling this, you know, Sierra 1, like from the Bill days, where that was the rapid response car.
Another unit down here as well, please.
Often they'll just be talking about the individual officer in the call sign. Now in
8-5.
in a previous installation, the Life Hacker building on the right, I'd actually converted to the Facebook building.
Met control calling, Tango 65 uniform 362. No further units required, go state 2 over. Yes, all received. This is Met Control 2. All available units, Charlie Uniform 55 reports. A wanted individual, be advised, proceed with caution. On
Boulevard Del Perro, all units respond. Code 99 emergency.
Victor 69, we're around the corner.
No, Sergeant.
And LSPD crashed. So we'll park up somewhere. LSPDFR's crashed, because of course it has. And so I'll park up. Got to say, I'm not minding, for the moment at least, the first person view. certainly combines a lot of the driving, etc., that I do in other games that you can see at simulatordirk.com. And simulated. Hang on, whoa. Easy, Tiger. Oh, we're doing this crap again. Okay.
Don't even go there.
Okay. Let's reload everything. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. There's more to come. SimulatorDirkGaming.com. Hope you enjoyed the episode. There will be some episodes coming up where I had a microphone issue, so there's actually no commentary. But the action's still there, so you'll get the idea. You just don't hear any. You don't hear any commentary, but you hear everything else that's going on. SimulatorDirk.com. See you next time.